Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video I have a bunch of new makeup. Like this box is filled with makeup. I have so much of products to test and try out. I have tested out already on my face. So I will be giving you guys my review, like mini review, and showing the products on my skin as well. So I have the new Mars Infinity Lip Palette. Infinity Lip Palette. And I have a bunch of new makeup actually. I have the new Inside. This is the new launch by Inside. You guys actually told me to try this out. This is your suggestion. So most of these are actually your suggestions only that I took into consideration and I tested these products out. So let's get into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I mostly post about affordable makeup, a little bit of discussion on affordable makeup. I also have skincare videos on this channel. I post 4 to 5 times a week almost. You get videos on a daily basis here. So if you like the content, you can hit the subscribe button along with that notification bell as well. So let's get into the video right now. So the first thing that I tried out that I was super excited actually is this Purplle. This is the skincare product from Purplle, and this is their Snail Mucin Instant Hydration Serum. So this sounds very, very similar to the Cosrx Snail Mucin that I have. I actually have it somewhere around here, yeah. So this is the Cosrx Snail Mucin and this is the Purplle one. So I have been using the Cosrx one for almost I don't even know, like a really long time, and this is my holy grail product. I use this every single day, morning and evening. So I was so excited to test this one out because this is extremely inexpensive. I got this for like 400 or 500, around that price range. And I have used this today as well. I have been using this for like 2 days, not that much. It is a skincare product, so it definitely have to take time. But as a first impression, I do have to tell you guys, it is amazing. Like it gives me that hydration. This texture is nowhere near similar to the Snail Mucin that I have. This Snail Mucin actually contains 96 or 92% Snail Mucin, so that's like a really high percentage. I'm not going to compare both of them because they are not that similar, but I do have to tell you guys, it is an affordable alternative to the Cosrx Snail Mucin. I can say that because it does give me that hydration. But obviously, to give you guys a definitive review, I do have to test it out more than this. But initially, just like a first impression, I did end up liking this a lot, and I have been using this for 2 days continuously and seriously like it a lot. It doesn't have that much of fragrance, but I did notice a little bit of some fragrance, like just a very, very, very slight fragrance. The Snail Mucin doesn't actually have any fragrance at all, but this one has very tiny bit of fragrance, I feel like, in here. But that's about it. Other than that, I really did end up liking it, and I have been, as I said, I have been using it for 2 days straight. So after the Snail Mucin, I did try the Nybay Pro Primer. Now this is in the shade orange. Like this is like a color correcting primer. I had the shade yellow, yellow color correcting primer that was for brightening. This is more so for covering up your dark spots. I did not think this was going to cover up my dark spots. You guys know I have a little bit of dark spots going on. You cannot see that with this full coverage foundation that I have going on. So I had this thing that maybe it's not going to cover up that much, but oh my god, was I shocked? Yes, I was. It is so good. It is, again, I'm telling you guys, it is so good. I applied this and I was like, I'm shocked. It did, I mean, obviously it didn't remove, or it didn't cover up my dark spots that much. This being a primer and still covering up that little bit of dark spots that I have was amazing. So something like this, I can actually wear it outside alone without a foundation. That's all I ever wanted, I wanted a primer to cover up a little bit of my uneven skin tone, and I can just go out the door. So this actually does it for me. I don't have to go in with another BB cream as well. Sometimes if I don't want to just wear, a foundation, especially in summers, I feel like this is going to be the product for me because this also has a little bit of that matte effect to it. So mostly in summers, I feel like I am just going to wear this and that's it. So yeah, actually did end up liking it so much. I love it much more better than the yellow primer that they have. The orange variant is good for just evening out your skin tone, covering up a little bit of a darkness here and there. Amazing. So the next product I tried out is this Insight HD foundation. First of all, this is a new foundation that they launched. It is like a high coverage dewy foundation that they have. Now I got the shade MN20. It is so hard to get shade. shades, you know, match on their Amazon website. I don't know why the shade is so bad, like so pathetic. I have to tell you guys, affordable brands need to come out with better shade range. 6 shades is not nearly enough at all. I somehow tukka lagaing my shade, you know, I don't know. I just, you know, saw the shade and I was like, you know, maybe this is going to match me. This is the shade number 3. It was like 3 in line, so I had to get it. And this actually did match me. It says for light to medium and medium skin with neutral undertone. It is actually not true. I have medium, almost medium deep, you can say, undertone. I don't have fair undertone at all. So it says it's light to medium. I don't know, but if you are someone near my shade, which is Maybelline 230, yeah, I'm Maybelline 230 and MAC NC 35. So if you are near my skin tone, you are going to match with the MN20. It says it has neutral undertone, but it did match me. Now coming on to the formulation of this, it is definitely full coverage. Like, it has that coverage to it. And it's not cakey at all. It's sitting so nicely on my skin. Like, I love it a lot. Initially when I applied this, I was like, wow, that's really good coverage right there. And I have to tell you guys, it is amazing. I really love Insight base makeup products a lot, and this did impress me too, except the shade range. The shade range is shitty as hell, so I just do not like this for the shade range. But as you know, as the formulation goes, it is good. It really sits so well on my skin. It feels like nothing. I feel like I have nothing on my skin. And the third thing is, it has that coverage. It gives me a little bit of the dew as well, not like complete flat matte, you know. So great for dry skin too. As someone who have dry skin, and along with that, you know, sometimes if I need coverage, it's very hard to find good coverage foundation which have that dewy finish too. So I feel like this is a really good one, and it's kind of a little bit tiny, so it's very easy to put it on my drawer as well. Yeah, so I did end up liking it a lot. So the next product I have here is 3 blushes to try out in one video. That's really hard for me because I love blushes, you guys know that, and for me to just leave out even one of these is like heartbreaking. I'm exaggerating at this point, but you guys know I really love to, you know, apply blushes and test out new blush formulas. Blush is my thing right now at this moment. Yeah, so I got this Peripera. Actually, you guys recommended this to me, you know. You guys were like, try out Peripera products, try out Peripera products. Why don't you try out Peripera products? So I got it. Now this is the Ink Airy Tint. This is in the shade 02. First of all, look at the packaging. It is so beautiful. It is so cute. It is amazing. Even the outer packaging, I do not want to throw this one out because I love this kind of color block thing that it has going on. Honestly, I just want a sweater in this color, like in this blue and orange. I want a sweater, and it's going to be so cute if I had a sweater like this. Anyway, I'm not going to test this one out in today's video because, as I said, I already have blushes to try out, different blushes, so I'm going to keep this one for another video. But I just swatched this the other day and it felt so good. Like, I was just swatching it and I was like, wow, the formulation seems to be good. Now anyway, I went in with this Makeup Revolution Baby Tint. This is like a cream blush. Now it's in the shade Blush. I don't know, is it in the shade Blush? It says Blush here. I don't know the shade. I will leave it you know, on the screen obviously. But yeah, I got this from Hawk Makeup, and wow, this seems so nice. This is a very natural blush. I would say natural liquid blush. It is on the dewy side, not on the matte side obviously. This is more so like a natural dewy finish, not too overly dewy as well. But yes, it doesn't have that amount of pigmentation, so you can just build it up too. While I was applying this, I noticed that this doesn't have that much of pigmentation as I thought it would. So I did build it up and it looks so nice on my skin. It was sitting so nicely. And a lot of you know, powder, you know, sorry, a lot of cream blushes tend to sometimes sit you know, on top of your skin or disrupt the foundation. This didn't do that at all, and it is so easy to apply as well because it has this amazing doe foot applicator, so it's really easy to apply. First impressions, loved it. So the next blush I was going to, you know, use is this Peripera. This is a powder blush. Since the previous blush we used didn't give me a lot of pigmentation, so I just thought, why not just use a powder blush because I already have this. So let's just test it out. This is pigmented, you guys. It's not like too pigmented, but it has a little bit of pigmentation. So it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. It is 05 Dusky Rose, and this is the blush I have on top of the liquid blush. And I have to tell you guys, it has a very good formulation to it. It's a very creamy matte formula. Even though it is a powder blush, it feels very, very creamy. The packaging is so beautiful. It is going to suit a lot of Indian skin tones. Even if you have dusky skin tones, I feel like it is pigmented. So yes, it is going to suit you as well. I fall under medium, sometimes medium deep if I have a tan. So I feel like yes, it is going to suit a lot of dusky skin as well. Definitely love the powder blush, and the packaging, obviously it's beautiful. But yeah, even the formulation is good. So the next thing we have here is this Niv eyeshadow that I got. It was really inexpensive. I got this for like 400, I think so, 399 or 350 rupees. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I forgot the shade actually. But what I did with this eyeshadow is that first I actually applied the blush that I used, the Peripera blush, as my transition shade just all over my lids, just like an initial wash of color. Then I went in with this Niv eyeshadow. I have to tell you guys, it is a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow. It is a very, very gunmetal, smoky type of a color. I don't know if it is going to be everyone's preference, everyone's cup of tea, but I tend to love these kinds of colors so much. So definitely it was a win for me. And another interesting or different or unique thing I would say about this eyeshadow is that it has a red base to it. So I didn't have to go in with another shade to blend out this eyeshadow. While I was blending this eyeshadow out, I noticed that this was creating a very, very red base, or much more like a, how I would say, like a transition color in itself. So when you blend this eyeshadow, it creates a very red base underneath. So what it's doing is that it is creating like a smoky eye by itself. The red shade that you see here, in the blending area, in the transition shade, it is from this eyeshadow itself. So I feel like this eyeshadow is very much of a lazy smoky eyeshadow, like a cheat smoky eyeshadow is what I would say. Sometimes when you don't want to do a 10-step smoky eyeshadow look, I feel like this, you can grab it and you can just smoke it up a little bit, blend it out in your lids, and there you go, you have this shade, and you're going to have a transition as a red base shade. I hope I am explaining it in a right way so that you guys can understand. But yes, it has a red base to it, which when you blend it out, looks like you have a transition shade, but you don't have any extra transition shade. It is this shade only that is blending out into a red shade. So yeah, it is like a cheat smoky eyeshadow that I feel like a lot of people would love, especially at night outs and stuff like that. It is going to be so amazing because this looks beautiful, I feel like, at night only. Like even during the day you can apply this, but I feel like if you are someone who goes out, for night outs and stuff like that, this is going to be amazing. Just a little bit of mascara and go out the door. It is that easy to apply this eyeshadow. So yeah, love the eyeshadow as well. So the next thing I have here is this lip liner that I got again from Makeup Revolution. This is like a new launch from Makeup Revolution, I think so. So this is the Super Fill lip liner, and I got the shade Wonder, I think so. Yeah, so this is like a brown lip liner, obviously, just like a normal brown lip liner. I got this just to test out the formula. I love it. It's like pretty okay. I mean, I prefer the Swiss Beauty liners, lip liners more than this one, but this was good too. It did it did a pretty good job at lining my lips very, very precisely. It is a wooden pencil, so you have to sharpen it up. And the shade I would say is like a very, very coffee brown, like a very neutral coffee brown. It reminds me so much of the 90s lip liners that a lot of models and actresses, they used to wear these kinds of lip liners, and they would wear like a gloss, very light gloss on their lips. But yeah, if you like something like this, like a very neutral coffee dark brown type of a lip liner, I do feel like you are going to like it. Also, you can use this as your eyeliner or as your kajal, just to give you a little bit of that smoky eye effect. You can actually use this. So yeah, I did like this a lot as well. So the next thing I used here is this Mars Infinity Lip Palette. Now this lip palette has so many shades. I don't think so I'll ever use the pink shades because obviously it's not my cup of tea. But I really did buy this because a lot of you guys are telling me to, look into this eyeshadow palette. So, sorry, lip palette. So I got this and I used this 2 shades actually today right here near the corner. Obviously nude shades. I used it with the lip liner. So I have to tell you guys, this is the shade that I have applied actually. Wow, the formulation of this is amazing. I love it so much. The formulation is seriously amazing. It's very lightweight and it is a matte formulation, and you definitely get a amazing brush with this as well. Like, you can apply your lipstick with this brush very precisely. I think it retails for what, 350 rupees, 300 rupees. Wow, that's a really good price for a lip palette because you get an entire shade of row of lipsticks. And also, if you are a makeup artist, this is going to come in so handy for you because you can mix and match shades. And yeah, if you are a makeup artist, you're actually going to love this, I feel like. And if you are a regular consumer like me, I don't know if it's going to be that useful. Obviously, if you want to test out a lot of different lipsticks, you can go for this, but for a day-to-day user, I don't know how useful it's going to be. But as for me, giving this the review, I really like it and I feel like the formulation is good, and I feel like it's definitely worth the price. I mean, for that cheap, you're getting this amazing lip palette. It really is good. It's not that creamy. I don't like when lip products are too creamy that they crease and they create a mess. This one was pretty easy to use. Even for a regular consumer like me, it was pretty easy to use. So the next thing I tried out is this Niv. This is a lip gloss. I will leave the shade name on the screen because I don't remember it. So this is a lip gloss from Niv Cosmetics, the same brand I got the eyeshadow from. So I got a lip gloss. I just wanted to try out their glosses, and yeah, the shade is very beautiful, especially if you are someone who falls in the fair to light category, light skin tone. Wow, this shade is going to suit you so well. I definitely need a darker base as a lipstick to rock this shade. But yeah, this lipstick as a formulation wise, it is beautiful. I love the gloss. It is very creamy and it's not sticky at all, and I did feel like it has a very good shine to it. It doesn't have any shimmers, it doesn't have any sparkles to it. Pigmentation wise also, it's really good. I would say it has a 7 out of 10 pigmentation wise. So absolutely did love the formula of this, and I will definitely be testing it out more and giving you guys my full-on review. But just as an initial review, I did end up liking this gloss a lot as well. So the last thing that I tried here, oh my god, I've been sitting here for, I don't know, 2 hours. So this is the Insight Lip Crayon, and this is a newer launch again from Insight. So the best thing about this is that it comes with a sharpener, like the Maybelline ones. It comes with a sharpener, so that's really a nice thing that Insight did with this lip crayon. Now I got the shade, I don't know what the shade is. Talk in Tokyo, yeah, so this is the shade, and this is a very deep maroon, I feel like, shade. Beautiful shade. The formulation wise, it is again a generic matte crayon lipstick. It does transfer a little bit initially, but most importantly, I did like the shade a lot. I feel like I don't use a lot of deep lipstick shades, but this one was pretty good. And yeah, it's very easy to use as well. You don't have to, you can just twist it up and the crayon comes out. So I feel like it is pretty easy to use as well. And I think it retails for 300. For 300, yeah, it was pretty good shade, and the formulation wise also it was really good. So that was it for today's video. I really love this entire haul. I actually ended up liking everything. Like each and every product I used, I loved it. I honestly did love it. And I am someone, I'm like, okay, this product is okay, this product isn't that good. But I have to tell you guys, you can see that in my face as well. Like every product worked. And it happens very rarely. But I am so excited to keep on using these products, and obviously going to give you guys reviews, more reviews in the future about these. So let me know which one you have your eye on. A lot of these were suggested by you guys actually, and I loved each and every one of them. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot. We'll definitely be testing out the Snail Mucin continuously, and we'll keep you guys updated on that as well. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.